Hello there, Darin Steen here with your PS to introduction to the Fat Loss Lifestyle Video Exercise Library. I had to throw this addition into the other introduction because we have developed 3 different workouts. They're more advanced, and I want to explain and talk about those a little bit at the end. Okay, but first of all, I want to make sure that I go over a few points I believe I missed in the first introduction. And that is that you're welcome to use this exercise library any way that you want with your traditional training system, and you will benefit greatly because of the uniqueness and the different feelings the muscles will get. If you want to take it one step further and you want to make this new routine even more unique, you will use our Fat Loss Lifestyle exercise cheat sheets, which we talked about earlier. And that is, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I want to make sure that I go over the what makes my style of training very different than anything that you've ever done or experienced before. And that is, we talked a little bit about it in the first introduction video, and that is the slower repetition speed. In general, you really will benefit by lightening up the weight, letting go of your ego, and giving yourself a 3-second positive, a 1-second isometric squeeze, and a 3-second negative. Squeeze your target muscle, not your forearms or your hands. In this case, it's the bicep. So the 3-1-3 rep speed is on the top of the list of reasons why this system is unique. And you're going to love it. You're going to feel the muscles more. You're going to be safer. You're going to put the tension and the stress in the right places and take it out of the bad places, so less risk of injury, so you can continue for a long time. But I want to talk to you about the visualization of the contraction. All right, I want you to get really good, and I've talked about this a little bit in each of the videos, but I want it here in the introduction so you hear it and see it first so you can start practicing it. And that is visualize, in this case, let's do a bicep curl. Visualize a ripped, striated bicep, what one would look like on an anatomy chart or in a fitness magazine with a fitness person down to 3, 4, 5%. I want you to put that image in your mind. You got your body can't go where your mind hasn't gone first. So during the movement, I want you to focus on visualizing, putting your mind in the muscle, and not hearing anything else going on around you, and put all your attention and focus on the focused muscle, in this case the bicep. And I want you to see a ripped bicep flexing in an anatomy chart. During the contraction, I want you to see it balled up. And during the elongation of the negative, I want you to see it lengthening out, stretching out, so it's totally long and loose. And that way you can see the lactic acids start to heal, get pushed out of the elongated, stretched muscle during the contraction. I know it might sound a little bit weird, but I really want you to understand that I believe it's very, very powerful. And visualization in any area of your life, it can really help. But in this case, it's outstanding at to what extent it can make the workout more effective. You can do it for any body part, chest muscles, but you got to go to an anatomy chart, look at what ripped striated pecs look like. Go to a fitness magazine, see what a bodybuilder who's got it down at 3, 4, 5%, see what those pecs look like, and you need to start seeing that during each contraction. During a lot of the chest movements in the videos, you'll see I talk about focused on pushing those fists together instead of pushing the bar from point A to point B on your barbell bench presses. No matter what body part you're doing, you can always put your mind in the muscle, but first go to a magazine or an anatomy chart, see what that tricep looks like, then close your eyes during the contraction and put your mind in there, feeling it, squeezing it. Think of terms like squeeze water out of a sponge. That is a great analogy. Squeezing water out of a sponge. That will let you feel the focus on the intended muscle a lot better. Okay, now we also want to talk about some unique techniques. Okay, I show you them in a lot of videos, but I fail to tell you about them and tell you how important they are. So if you follow the videos, you'll get a lot of them, but you can create your own unique techniques. And muscle confusion, having the muscles feel something different, is vitally, vitally important at gaining muscle and losing fat at any age. I'm 44, I'm still gaining muscle. If you're 50 or 60, you can still gain muscle too. But a big part of making the exercises different is having those unique techniques. So a couple of them that we use are partial range of motion. The first 3/4 of the set, I always stay with the traditional 3-second contraction, 1-second squeeze, 3-second negative. But at the end, I just instinctively change something up, and it feels right, just to give those muscles something different. So in this case, it might be a partial range of motion, sort of quick. In the bottom half range of motion, I might go 3 what I call pulses. I might do a faster tempo just to change it up at the very end, just to get a couple more within reason. I might do some pulses at the bottom range of motion or in the top range of motion. You can do this for any body part. You just need to open up your mind, check out a lot of the techniques I have in the videos, and create your own unique techniques. Almost always on the last repetition, I love to slow the descent down the negative and the concentric, and I like to go maybe a 5 to 6 to 7 second negative, really putting that mind in there and feeling that last final stretch. That's a great unique technique. Slow it down, you might even stop it halfway. So you're slowing it down, and you know you can't get another one positive, so just stop it here and try to hold it as long as you can. There's 4 unique techniques I shared with you right there. Watch the videos, you'll see a bunch of other ones that will absolutely work at giving you more results from less workout time. Now let's talk about the new workouts. All right, I already talked about in the first introduction, I talked about the cheat sheets. We have an entry-level one where you train the entire body. And that's where, if you've never trained before, that's where you should start. I have an intermediate and an advanced one where we split the body up into 2 different workouts, so it's a 2-day split, and you do chest, biceps, shoulder pull, or lateral. On one day, hamstrings and abs, and then the other day you do the opposite body part. So you split the body in half. It's called a 2-day split. And I want to make sure you understand that if you're going to follow my fat loss lifestyle program, you're going to be doing it in a circuit style fashion. So you're going to go to the first exercise and you're going to do the first set. You're going to go to the second exercise, which is a totally different body part, and you're going to do your first set. You're going to go to your third body part and do your first set. And then once you're done with the rotation of the first set of each exercise, then you go back to the top. As long as you follow the sets, they're all numbered chronologically 1 through 16, you're going to do that, okay? But I just want you to understand that, okay? Make sure you look at the workout sheets, and it'll make sense as long as you understand that you're not sitting there and doing 3 or 4 sets in a row of the same movement. It's very, very important. It's very effective at being time efficient, and we're using non-competing body part workouts. This is sensational. I've created this system over 25 years. It works for me. It works for my over 500 people that have come into my private studio here in Chicago. It's working for hundreds of people online. Over 700 people have purchased my book online. It'll work for you too. Now, the real exciting part is now I just created 3-day splits and 4-day splits. We just got the workout sheets done, and they're going to be in your DVD, so you already have them. And this is along the lines of a little bit more of what a bodybuilder might do. But you can do it too. Even though you're not a competitive bodybuilder, you're a bodybuilder in the sense that you're building your body up and you're competing on the stage of life. Okay? And so the first advanced workout that I just created for you with the cheat sheets, and I've been doing it for years, but I just haven't created the cheat sheets, is the 3-day split. So we'll split the body up, and we'll focus on 3 entire workouts to get you through the entire week. That's all numbered here on the sheet, how we break it up. It's really exciting because you get to do things like work your biceps and triceps in the same day, but not all in a row. It's an unbelievable feeling when you can work and pump up the tricep, and when you can work and pump up the bicep in this circuit style fashion. I'm telling you what, there's something incredibly advantageous about working a muscle on the opposite side of the body part that you just got tight and stretched out. It's an unbelievable feeling, and your arms will never be as big as these advanced workouts that I've designed for you because of that, using that method. You can measure your arms. My average guy, myself included, arms are usually 1 inch bigger after the workout. In 1 hour, 1 inch bigger after the workout using these techniques. And then we also have a super advanced 4-day split and a super advanced 5-day split. Not highly recommended because it takes a little bit more of your time, but if you got the time and you're ready, these new workouts that I've created, these new workout sheets, the workouts have been created for years, but this is the first time I've ever gave specific instruction on how to utilize these splits. So there you go. I feel very good now that you have this additional introduction to the Fat Loss Lifestyle Video Exercise Library with these extra side notes, and especially since I had time just before production hit that I could get out these new advanced 3 and 4 and 5-day body part splits along the lines of what bodybuilders would use and what you wouldn't want to use if you want to take your body to the next level. So all the sheets are in the DVD case. Just grab the one that's appropriate for you, and there you go. Now you have more tools, and I feel better about you totally understanding how to get the most out of your fat loss lifestyle video exercise library. You do have the power to change, and I know you're ready to take it to the next level. I'm here ready for you on the other side.